am embraced by the unconditional love of God, a love that knows no bounds. In every circumstance, I am covered by the grace that flows from God's compassionate heart. I am a recipient of God's unmerited favor, and His grace abounds in every area of my life. God's love is the foundation of my identity, and His grace shapes my journey. I declare that I am a vessel of God's love, sharing His grace with those around me. I am grateful for the endless love that God pours into my heart, filling me with joy. God's grace is my strength, enabling me to overcome challenges and walk in victory. In moments of weakness, I am lifted by the sustaining grace of God that never fails. I choose to abide in the love of Christ, finding security and peace in His embrace. God's love is my anchor, providing stability and assurance in the midst of life's storms. I am chosen and cherished by God, enveloped in the warmth of His everlasting love. God's grace is the wellspring of my forgiveness, and I extend that forgiveness to others. In times of doubt, I rely on the unchanging love of God, a constant in my life. I am a conduit of God's love and grace, sharing His transformative power with the world. God's grace goes before me, preparing the way for His abundant blessings in my life. I am secure in God's love, free from condemnation, and washed by His redeeming grace. In the face of challenges, I lean on the unending grace of God that sustains and uplifts me. I choose to walk in the love of Christ, allowing His grace to shape my interactions with others. God's love is my source of courage, and His grace empowers me to face each day boldly. I declare that I am a beloved child of God, and His love surrounds me like a shield. I am grateful for the grace that allows me to grow and transform into the likeness of Christ. God's love is the driving force behind my actions, and His grace guides my every step. In moments of weakness, I am strengthened by the enduring love and grace of God. I am forgiven and set free by the grace of God, allowing me to walk in newness of life. God's love is my refuge, and His grace is my shelter in times of trouble. I declare that I am surrounded by the ever-present love and grace of my Heavenly Father. I am a conduit of God's love, extending His grace to those who need compassion and mercy. In moments of despair, I am lifted by the reassuring love and grace of my Savior. I am thankful for the grace that covers my past, present, and future, allowing me to live in freedom. God's love is the guiding light that leads me on the path of righteousness, and His grace is my compass. I choose to accept and embrace the love of God, allowing His grace to transform my heart. I am strengthened by the boundless love of God, and His grace empowers me to conquer challenges. In times of uncertainty, I trust in the steadfast love of God, and His grace provides unshakable peace. I declare that God's love is my foundation, and His grace shapes the architecture of my soul. I am a reflection of God's love, and His grace equips me to reflect His light to the world. God's grace is the melody that harmonizes with His love, creating a beautiful symphony in my life. I am secure in the embrace of God's love, and His grace is my assurance of salvation. I choose to live in the reality of God's love and grace, allowing them to permeate every aspect of my being. In moments of brokenness, I am mended by the healing touch of God's love and grace. God's grace is my anchor in times of storm, and His love is the unyielding lighthouse guiding me home. I am enveloped in the warmth of God's love, and His grace is the blanket that covers me in peace. I declare that God's love and grace are the cornerstones of my identity, shaping me into His masterpiece. I am chosen by God, and His love surrounds me like a fortress, while His grace opens doors of opportunity. In moments of weakness, I draw strength from the boundless love and grace of my Heavenly Father. I am grateful for the grace that transforms my mistakes into stepping stones of growth and redemption. God's love is the melody that plays in my heart, and His grace is the dance that shapes my life. I am rooted in the love of God, and His grace empowers me to extend love and forgiveness to others. In times of sorrow, I find solace in the comforting love and grace of my Savior. I choose to live in the freedom bestowed upon me by the love and grace of my Heavenly Father. I declare that I am a vessel of God's love and grace, radiating His light to a world in need of His mercy.